Here's the fact of the matter: in the fire service today, we will lose more firefighters to cancer this year alone than we've lost in the past 5 years on the fire ground. It's an incredible threat to our profession, and we must do all we can. And to have someone like Dan, who's been talking about this, for as long as he has, is exceptional. And the Mount of the Dragon talks about all of the fires that they have in that book. Talk about them not from stretching the first hose line, but they talk about it from the epidemiological and the toxicological standpoint. And I learned so much. And again, I'm very into the fire service. I read, like I mentioned earlier, I'm always reading. I'm a student of my profession. And to have learned so much from that single book about fires in something I was blown away, but I learned what I learned. And I've been advocating and teaching. I speak almost every day. One of us at the Fire Academy talks to our education folks every day. And cancer is always part of that message, because I love the firefighters that I work with and that work in the FDNY. They're amazing. They're amazing people. And we must do all we can to educate them and protect them to the hazards they face. And this is a huge threat to our profession.
Chief Leeb has a fantastic article in our department magazine. It's called WNYF. And I think the essence of that is it's predictable, therefore preventable. Am I right, Chief, quoting you there?
Yes, you're right. Predictable is preventable. I mean, if thyroid cancer, for example, is a very prevalent cancer in the fire service, not only in the FDNY. So, your thyroid sits here and here. This is where your thyroid is. And if you're wearing a dirty protective hood, well, it's the gift that keeps on giving. It's going to continue to expose the wearer every time you put that on. So some of it is just our members understanding some of the tactical nuances. They're aggressive on the fire scene, and then after the fire, they're tired, and they just, for whatever reason, they start loading the hose and they don't have gloves on, or they take their turnout coat on and they walk in a dirty hose, putting it on their shoulder. They're not even realizing what they're doing, and they get an exposure after the fire is out. That's not the time to be getting an exposure. Sometimes we're going to have an exposure on the fire ground, right? Firefighting is a dirty job, but we could do such a better job on minimizing that just by the educational component and making sure that our firefighters are taking the simple, often no-cost steps. Because cancer, the treatment and everything, as Dan mentioned earlier, is down the road is something you certainly don't want to go through.
I have to say, it's such an honor to meet both of you. Really, it's very, very commendable what you've both done, and I really want to thank you for sharing your time with us today. It means a lot to us.
Yeah, I second that. Both of you are really doing important work, and we are so thankful to be able to share your message with our audience and keep this really important topic at the forefront.
Mm-hmm.
I'm appreciative of the opportunity to come on, and especially to come on with with such a champion of the cause in Dan. So thank you for the opportunity to all of you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for having me.
Well, Dan, Chief, again, thank you. It's been a pleasure. And I just want to remind everyone that we'll have some links in the show notes for the videos that we talked about earlier. We want to remind everybody to like and subscribe on YouTube, Responder Resilience Channel, Facebook, Responder Wellness Inc. We're on bbsradio.com, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and we're on respondertv.com as well. So thanks for watching. Until the next time, stay safe, be kind to yourself. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.